For every dollar Microsoft makes, partners make $8.70. For every dollar Microsoft makes, partners make $8.70. This translates into a huge economic impact. How big? $580 billion. The ecosystem drove $580 billion in total revenue. To frame this for you, if we were a country and we stacked ourselves on the worldwide GDP stack rank, we would be number 19, sitting there between Indonesia and Switzerland. So I hope that gives you a sense of how big we are. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, over the course of the past year, I've been lucky enough to travel, get around the world, and meet many of you. I've learned about your businesses. I've learned about the opportunities you see, the challenges you face, and the ways that partners are literally changing the world all around us. It's impressive. It's really impressive. I saw a lot of fantastic examples of partner success, and you're going to see many of those over the next 3 days here at WPC. Here's one. EasyWay from China. They're a solution partner in China. The customer is the Chinese Ministry of Railways. Chinese Ministry of Railways required high-speed integrated data services to meet their growing needs for their high-speed rail. Together, we faced stiff competition against VMware service providers. When I say VMware, that's when you all go, tss. Okay, let's try it again. Together, we faced stiff competition from VMware service providers. Not too bad. We'll work on that one. But EasyWay's superior solutions, along with SharePoint and Lync, won the business. EasyWay and Microsoft, enabling high-speed rail to the Chinese people. EasyWay CEO Dong Yang is sitting here today. Over here. Nice job on the win. So how does Microsoft stay in touch with so many successful partners? How do we do that? Well, there's this organization out there called the IAMCP, the International Association of Microsoft Channel Partners. There we go. Can you guys guess where they're sitting? The IAMCP is an independent organization that supports partners worldwide. They provide us, Microsoft, insight on partner challenges and opportunities. Steve Clayton's sitting down with some of the IAMCP representatives right now. Take it away, Steve.
Hey, John, I'm sat down here with Kerry and Jeff, the incoming and outgoing presidents of the IAMCP. So just had a couple of questions for you guys while we're sat with 15,000 of our friends. So, Kerry, as the outgoing president, what's your kind of thoughts and advice to our 15,000 friends here?
Well, first, I would just want to thank John for giving us an opportunity to be up here, because we are about P2P. So our membership really drives themselves in creating new partner opportunities. So what John talks about in terms of the amount of revenue, that's our key focus. So our membership has really driven a lot of success. It got us to be recognized by Microsoft, so I couldn't be more proud of that. So I ask everybody here at the show to come and see who we are, look up a little more information about us. Just wanted to also highlight that we have a real advocacy role too, as John mentioned. So we help fine-tune the voice from Microsoft, bring it out from the partners into Microsoft in a very crisp way. And couldn't be more proud of our membership, couldn't be more proud of what we've accomplished over the last decade.
That's fantastic. Thanks, and congratulations with your time as presidency. So, Jeff, looking over to you, you've got big shoes to fill here. So what are your kind of ambitions, your goals? What's your message for the partners here today?
Well, certainly they are big shoes. The big shoes of all the predecessors, whether they be from EMEA, from the United States, from Latin America. We've had a lot of great leaders. And certainly I'm very proud to have been honored with the responsibility. But as we look at a crowd of 15,000 energized partners who are looking to grow their business and they're hungry to do that, the IAMCP is really the opportunity to find that new growth potential. And certainly we've seen some partnering studies done by IDC, one which was written by my colleague here, Per Wengren, and it said that the IAMCP members are growing at 19% faster than their cohorts, and it's because we've embraced things like P2P. But we have an even greater opportunity as the 20th economic engine in the world. We have an opportunity to seize that voice. And it takes partners getting involved with the IAMCP and stepping up, being board members and being members so that we can grow that voice and really have a strong voice in the global impact that we have on the quality of life and productivity that we influence around the world. That's great. Thanks, gentlemen. Congratulations to you both. Big round of applause for these guys. We also wanted to make one quick shout out down here to my left. We've got a bunch of students, our Students to Business program. You'll see these guys all in blue t-shirts. We've got 200,000 students registered in our Students to Business program. Give them a big hand. You can find these guys on Microsoft.com/S2B. With that, I'm going to hand it back to you, John.
Okay. Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Carrie. Thanks, Jeff. And welcome, students. And clearly, they're out to be hired, so it's great. I actually heard from French partners the other day. They told me the single toughest thing they had right now is hiring enough good people. So maybe that's part of your pipeline. So let me tell you all a bit about the next 3 days. Your input drove the WPC structure and content. Your input. We're going to start off day one with Steve Ballmer. And Steve's going to show us the future is happening right now. The future we were talking about 2 years ago, last year, it is happening right now, and the opportunity that that presents. Steve's going to be joined by Tammy Reller, and Tammy Reller is going to show us about the success that partners are seeing today in the marketplace with Windows 7 and how that sets us all up for success with Windows 8. You asked us to show you about new partner opportunities. And that's what day two is all about. Day two, you're going to hear from the Microsoft Business Unit executives, and they're going to be speaking about solutions. Solutions in public cloud, solutions in private cloud, and continuing to drive our on-premise business. And then how we serve that all up to mobile devices and PCs. Then you asked us how to partner, compete, and how do we deliver all of this? And that's what day three is about. Day three, I will start out with a business discussion about aligning our joint priorities. Our priorities around growth, around profit, and around overall marketplace relevance. Then Kevin Turner is going to join us, and Kevin Turner, like last year, is going to talk about winning together and what we need to do to get after that competition. And then lastly, we're going to be joined by our special guest this year, our guest keynote, Sir Richard Branson. And Sir Richard Branson is going to talk about investment, taking risk, and he also knows a bit about what it means to win together. And that's just what's going on the main stage. There are over 100 breakout sessions each day, 22 regional keynotes and country breakouts. We've got the first mobile Microsoft store happening right here at WPC. On Wednesday, there's a woman and technology luncheon. I heard from a lot of you that you wanted a bigger partner celebration on Thursday. Does anybody want a partner celebration on Thursday? Oh. I heard you guys said we wanted bands. So we got not one band, but we got two bands for you. We've got Los Lobos and we've got Smash Mouth planned at the party on Thursday, and it's going to be great. And then we've also brought you the biggest solution innovation center ever, and it's going on in the Partner Expo Hall. Let's take a quick look at what's going on there.
I'm Steve Clayton. We're here in the Solution Innovation Center. This is the Partner Expo reimagined for Partner Conference 2011. In the center, right in the core here, we've got all of our partners exhibiting and Microsoft wrapped around the outside. We're going to spend some time taking a look at some of the greatest hits here in the Solution Innovation Center. Let's jump on in.
Welcome to the Hardware Showcase. We've got over 100 devices that you can come here and get your hands on. First, I want to show you the all-in-ones. We've got a touch-optimized app called Mosaic here. Pulls in my favorite news stories. Go ahead and read them there. Or if I'm on the go, I can get that same app right here on my Windows Phone 7. if you need a break, come check out our gaming center. We've got 3D games across 3 screens. Come get your hands on them. And stay tuned tomorrow on the keynote stage to see Googs demonstrate some of the hottest devices you've never seen before.
We are redesigning the NPM portal from the ground up to make it easier for you to do business with Microsoft. A whole new personalized experience will render the right content to the right partner at the right time. Come and visit us at the booth. We love your feedback.
The Solution Innovation Center has been designed by partners for partners. It's really not to be missed.
Okay. Thanks again, Steve. Be sure to spend some time at that Solution Innovation Center tomorrow, and actually over the course of the whole conference. So WPC collectively, it offers you an incredibly rich set of content and resources that are all about accelerating your business and helping you connect to Microsoft. Take full advantage of that. Now, this conference itself, it happens at a point in time. A point of significant transition in the world of IT. Microsoft has always been a leader in each of these major technology transitions over the last 30 years. From mainframes to PCs, from PCs to client server, from client server to the internet, and then to the transition we're in the middle of right now, driven by mobility and the cloud. Through each of these transitions, Microsoft has been challenged and has succeeded by executing on a unique and consistent strategy. We developed platforms, DOS, Windows, NT, Xbox, Internet Explorer, and now Windows Phone 7 and Azure as examples. We enable partners. Every one of those platforms enables profitable partner business models. And we are the only company out there that does this while generating 95% of our revenue with and through partners. 95% plus. Yeah, that's a good thing for all of us. Because remember, that's how we get that multiplier, the 870 multiplier, to get to that 580 billion. All right? Now, last year, Steve Ballmer announced at WPC 2010 that we were all in on the cloud. And so here we are at WPC 2011. Let's take stock of where we are. And we surveyed some of you coming into this conference, and what you told us that 58% of you are working with the cloud today. So that's pretty good, 58% of you are working with it, but you'd still characterize it as more opportunistic than core to your business. We are going to give you even more compelling reasons during the course of the next 3 days to continue making the transition to the cloud. This year, in addition to the cloud track, the cloud is baked into every session at WPC. And as we continue this journey, we're starting to see some absolutely standout successes of partners winning in the cloud. Let me tell you about Parallels. Parallels is a leading hosting and cloud service automation vendor. They enable over 5,000 service providers. And together with Microsoft partners, they serve over 15 million users worldwide. Parallels provides infrastructure that allows service providers to speed the time to cloud from months to days. The result is a partner-to-partner example of winning together with more customers faster. Aptix, the Microsoft partner in this case, used Parallels to create one of the largest partner-hosted cloud environments for Exchange in the world. 350,000 plus mailboxes, 20,000 plus customers. These guys are an example of success right now, driving growth and making profit in the cloud, and being very, very relevant in their marketplace today. Now, you're going to hear more about winning together right now from our CEO, Steve Ballmer, coming up next. But I want to wrap up by saying, again, WPC, it's about winning together, and WPC 2011 brings you all fantastic opportunity. Over the next 3 days, we'll show you how to take advantage of what we believe is the opportunity of the lifetime. Thank you all so much for being here. Hang on to your seats and have a great WPC 2011.